Alright, we're moving on to number 2 on lesson 11, looking at the baby giraffe. What it weighed at birth, gained at a steady rate for the first 7 months until it reached 538 pounds. How much did it gain each month? So, this could go under the proportional relationship kind of situation where it's gaining the same amount each month. It started off at 132. So 132 would be like, we could make a table for this of weight, and then we could say for month over here. So this was month 0, right? And then for each is a steady rate, so 7 months we know that it was at 538. Now we know that this is not a proportional relationship because you don't have a number you can multiply by 0 to get this over here. You can't really just multiply by something, but you can look at the change from here to here like we have done and find a rule that gets us from side to side. Like we know that it went up 7 months, and in that 7 months it gained from 132 to 538. So we could do 538 minus 132. We see that in 7 months it went up 406. And so 406 and 7, let's see if they have a constant of proportionality between the change. I do, 58. So we know that we got a multiplier of 58 in here. But if we multiply 0 times 58, then we'd also would have to add 132 to get to the total. So let's see if that works for this one. 7 times 58 plus 132. 7 times 58, 58 plus 132. We're looking for that to equal the weight that it has at 7 months, which is 538. So we got our rule. We multiply by 58. We add 32. How much did it gain each month? Well, I guess we could have stopped there. The 58 is really what it's gaining every month. The 132 is the original weight. So 58 pounds per month. Alright, let's look at the next one. 6 teams are out on the field playing soccer. The teams all have the same number of players. The head coach asks for 2 players from each team to come help him move some equipment. Now there are 78 players on the field. Write and solve an equation whose solution is the number of players on each team. Alright, so we got 6 teams. 6 teams are out on the field. The teams all have the same number of players. Okay, so 6 groups of the same number of players. The head coach asks for 2 players from each team. So let's say that each team has X and then 2 players come away. So that's kind of representing what's happening here. 6 groups of the team's amounts and then take away 2. So X represents players on each team. That's what X is representing here. And then after that happens, there are 78 players left over. So boom, there's our setup. If 6 groups of X minus 2 is 78, then one group would be 78 divided by 6, which is 13, which means that every player or every team has 15 players on it, because 15 minus 2 is 13. So X is 15. So 15 players per team. There we go.